usually has good backpacks and stuff like that. Um, so it's a good place to check out. Um, they'll be getting pretty close to maybe not today, because the day is kind of getting away from us. Um, I can't believe how quickly it's going. um, but what we'll do is probably tomorrow, well, definitely tomorrow at some point, we'll be looking to make our own home. And I haven't decided what type of home I'm going to make. Could go with the traditional house. It's quite big. Trying to think what might be the best way to go about it. Well, the nice thing about the other house is that because it's big, it's got a lot of storage space. Downside is you can't make a safe house. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see. Can I get rid of both the beds in here? Alright. And that would be it's a big project. We know I don't do anything small. So it would be a big project. Ready? Need something to drink? Already exhausted. It's not this road, it's the next road. Try to break through. don't like the fact that there's no door here. Oh, another hand axe? Yes, please. I do want those metal sheets, but not right now. I'll have to come back for them. Need the measuring tape. What do you got? Nail gun. Okay. Glad we're finding solar panels. So eventually, like I said, power runs out and you have to do the generator. However, there is a caveat to that. If you can build a solar panel, a solar array, obviously, that negates the need to have to use fuel. Okay, nothing here. Could be some stuff behind that. It's just I'm not willing to move those things. Okay. Hopefully we will find a sledgehammer out in a boot. There is, however, another place that we can go that's like that area on the other side of town. And that's usually where I have good success trying to find a sledgehammer. I'm just debating in my head whether or not I want to make that track. This is a long track over there. Dropped. Okay. We're also going to need to find a cart. Because we don't want to move to our new spot trying to carry all this stuff by hand, it would be inconceivable. Sure. What do you think in here? I'm gonna put some stuff. Mine are bleeding. Okay. Thirsty. Peckish. Let's cook some chicken. Chicken. Eat. We're gonna rest. Which I hate doing in multiplayer because, as you can see, it's just waiting for a dial to fill. Okay, we're good. We get in here, we're gonna have to clean that bandage. clubhouse. Meat cleavers, yeah. So, and when you're dealing with hydrocraft and dealing with animals and meat in you have to use a meat cleaver. Can't just use a regular knife. Now, obviously, that's that's hydrocraft. It's not. Oh. Let's see what we got over here. Drink. Again, we're gonna start busting down some stuff. Because we need the carpentry experience. Can I dismantle that TV? Can. I think that's going to give me electrical. Which is nice. Like I said, electrical is one of the hardest things for me to level up. I never have found a good way to level up electrical. And it doesn't take too long to level up carpentry, so. But I definitely want to have it leveled up before we head and build our base. Because what you can build and the looks of it is dependent on your skill in carpentry. So when I build my house, I like to make sure it's good. Oh no, with the children. I haven't heard any of the meta events yet. I'm not complaining about. Okay, good. He didn't get us. Crap. I brought more bandage. Okay, totally forgot to start disassembling doors. This we need the door hinges and the door knobs. Hey, Arda. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, and how was school today? Just regular corn, or you got like corn on the cob, or I do like corn. Good to me. Come on. No, I got you. I got you. Hey, it's still corn. Still tastes good, probably. No, it's I get what you're saying. I usually, a lot of times I'll do something similar, especially with corn. Corn makes it easy, and then I'll get them pretty much all the way cooked through, and then what I like to do is take some butter and finish it off with butter and some black pepper. You caught us right as we're. Oh, so what I like to do is basically, so I like to use can of corn is what, and so it comes with the juices and everything. So you put that in and you let it cook until it's pretty much ready to go. For corn. Oh, gun case. And then what I do is, can of corn. Actually, I think I have some. Yeah. Just a can of corn, and so what I do is I let it cook, and then right as it's pretty much done, I finish it with butter. So I put a couple tablespoons of butter, depending on how much corn you got, and then black pepper, and so I'll let the butter kind of finish it, and with the black pepper, with a little pinch of salt. I could eat the crap out of that. Usually I'm not either. Usually I cook everything from scratch. Except for I do use a rice machine because I like rice machines. It just makes it easier. But sometimes, like for peas and corn and stuff like that, I usually get because I don't eat it every day, and so for me, it's a matter of keeping it fresh. And so, a can of corn or a can of peas lasts a long time. So for stuff like that, that's why. Oh, really? Well, here, I'll show you right before, and then we'll go on break. Okay. So this is my rice cooker. It's hard to see, but you can see there's a setting for. So that setting is for white rice, and that setting is for brown rice. And so what you do is, in your little bowl here, there's little lines that you can kind of see. And it'll say, no, it's not, this one wasn't that expensive. Basically you put so it's 1-to-1 ratio for this. So if I'm gonna do 1 cup of rice, right, and then I fill it up with liquid to the 1 mark, which is the first one, right there. And so then what you do is, once you've gotten this thing, You just put that inside your rice cooker. You wash this part, but the other part you don't need to. You just clean around I clean around the edges, just to be. You don't have to. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. And sometimes I like to use chicken stock. So instead of using water, I'll use chicken stock, or I'll use beef stock. And so, oh, it's fantastic. So once you get it in, depending on what rice you have, you just hit a button, and and then it just cooks it to perfection. And then when it's done, it'll beep and lower the temperature of the rice cooker, so it'll keep your rice warm for a while after it's cooked. But yeah, I cook a lot of dishes with rice. So for me, it may, like, if you don't cook a lot with rice, then there's no point in picking up a rice cooker. You know what I mean? But if you're like me and you cook a lot, like I have rice all the time, yeah, it's not expensive. So I don't know about all rice cookers, you know what I mean? But mine makes rice perfect every time. And I don't have to worry about it. So, like, usually what I'll do is, if I know I'm going to eat rice for dinner, right? So, like tonight, let's say I decided, okay, I'm going to have rice tonight, right? Some type of rice dish. So what I'll do is, an hour before that last break, what I'll do is put the rice on. And then by the time I'm done, the rice is cooked, and I'm ready to go. You can't, well, no, I would say no. Well, technically you can prepare the rice for sushi, I think. But, you know, obviously you don't want to, you can't put fish on there. Yeah, I think you can. I think somebody might know better than me. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think you can. But all right, we're almost 5 minutes past our break, so let's go ahead and do our break real quick, and we'll be back in 5 for some more. Well, that's what I use for stir fry, but yeah, we'll talk about it when we get back from break.